So yeah, these are normal behaviors. We all do these types of things because we're social beings, right? We like having company. We like having, a sense of normalcy, people around us. We like to see, what people are up to. We scroll through social media. We want to video chat and text people to tell them news about our lives or to make plans or to get help or and ask questions. We don't really do things on our own all the time. And kind of one good example of this, I made this slide in July. So it's equally depressing that it's still relevant, but we can just look to current events about the pandemic as an example of how social we are. Americans struggle with social distancing. Any sort of stay-at-home order, we quickly do not follow. So this is from, 4th of July weekend. People are like, nap, I'm cool. I'm still going to socialize and get in groups and go out and do fun things because I want to. Um, we don't like social distancing, even to this day. So we're going to talk about what makes humans tick and why we're such a social species. So we're going to dive into things like first impressions, attitudes, prejudice and stereotypes, and end on things like groups. Starting off with what it even is. Okay, so we talked about in that beginning exercise how we are a social species. So this, you may have seen this kind of chart before, but this is called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So these are basically like the order of things that you need as a human being. Starting off with physiological needs. This is kind of the area we were at during pandemic COVID times. But you'll see one of the base kind of level parts is just social, wanting to feel like we belong, like we are loved, having intimate relationships and friends with people. This is a big need that we have. We rely on each other to function. In fact, social separation, being socially isolated, is actually related to poor sleep, negative mood, even earlier mortality and death. So um, we're social for a reason. So by definition, social psychology is a study of how people influence each other, specifically how people influence others' feelings. So how our emotions, how we feel about things, what we actually do, our behaviors, and also our general thoughts about things. So we're gonna kind of keep returning back to these different things as we go through this lecture.